I think that when you're drowning in the ocean and someone gives you a buoy, that helps keep your head above water. Your buoy, even if it's full of crap, if it helps you stay afloat, I've got no problem with that. Where I'm going to start asking you questions is, what are you doing with your buoy? Are you using it to support yourself while you keep moving forward with your legs? You know it's full of shit there, but it doesn't matter. You move forward with your legs because you see it on the horizon. You know where you're going. So you kind of don't give a damn about your crappy buoy because you know it's going to get there. But where do I come in? It's when you hit the bottom with both feet. When your feet touch the ground, what do you do with your crappy buoy then? Are you still holding on to it? Are you still holding on? So once you're on the beach, safe and sound, and everything's good in your life, and you've found your friends again, and you're no longer drowning, do you still have that crappy belt around your waist while you're on the beach, with that wrapped around you? Do you really need it? That's where I'm going to start making you think. Do you understand a bit where I'm going with this? That's what's great about the ACAM method. It's about deep reflection. That's often what this example is about with the buoy, because let's say we put ourselves in a situation where you're listening to me talk, and you're reflecting, and you're on the beach thinking about your buoy, because that buoy of yours, which is full of crap, well, maybe you have several buoys. Make the connection with different areas of your life, okay. But once you've realized that, that's it, accepting your reality. Your reality today is that you stop, look around, and ask yourself, do I even have a buoy right now? Do you have a buoy around you? Because if you're on the beach now, your buoy doesn't really have a reason to be there, So before we start analyzing, right, you gotta be precise. First question, do I have a buoy around my waist right now, today? And then, well, oh yeah, I do have one. Where does she come from? When did she come into my life? What's it for? And is it still useful? Do you understand? Go down a path of reflection like that. That's it. When I often talk about the buoys, because you don't know, maybe you can walk on the beach for a day, a month, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then at some point, something happens to you. Something happens. I don't know, a tsunami, something happens to you in your life, okay. Well, then, it's beyond your strength. It's beyond your strength. It's not like what you've been through before, but it still feels the same. It's beyond your strength. Well, my friend, I'll tell you what. If there are sometimes that you have a belt that can save your life, well, even if it's a marble belt, well, when you're in it, at the present moment, well, If it's not the same one that you had that saved your life, I hope you have another one ready that will serve you right now because otherwise, what are you going to do? You won't be prepared, you get it. I hope you're following me because I take it for granted that I'm talking to smart people. I've been sober for several years now, abstaining from a lot of things. But often people have told me, Julie, congratulations, you've got 30 years of abstinence. Okay, make a cake, come and have it. First of all, I've taken cakes to fraternities, making cakes. I'd take them to places that I knew weren't crowded, and then I'd take the cake home, and then I'd eat it, it's just good. But basically, what I want to tell you is that I always said to myself, the person here, the person who has the longest abstinence, is the one who woke up the happiest in the morning, okay. Because I'm telling you, really, abstinence is all about how you feel inside, okay. Because how many times have I seen people not drinking, crashing, so they're really good. They eat more, and they consume more, and they are good, and they are good, and they have time of abstinence, and blah, blah, blah. If I see you happy and I'm looking at your daily life, not just once a week, or just on Facebook, or just on social media, if we're talking about daily life, well, if your daily life is happy and you're living a good life, hey, great, awesome, let's share a recipe that's fun, But all I see from you is, oh yeah, I've succeeded. Wow, I have so much abstinence. And then when I start to dig into your life or ask questions to the people around you, then I see a whole different story. Well, here it is. What's the point of your time in abstinence? Who do you really want to impress? Deep down, what's your reality? Well, that's it. Often, when we talk about addiction, we're referring to a big, big clown. When we think about alcohol, we see the homeless. We think about games, about gambling. We think about the huge, monstrous bankruptcy. That's not where I want to take you. It's you against yourself. It's not complicated, I mean. You're the one doing it. It's a moral law. I said I got laughed at when I called the ACAM Academy a school of practical philosophy. Okay. Philosophy is about doing for yourself, self-reflection, and moral codes. I have moral codes, and when needed, I just do it. That's how I maintain abstinence and keep things in check. That means they're broad, you know. For me, my moral codes, I have them in different areas of my life, and when I need to use them, I don't question it, I just do it. That's how I maintain my abstinence. That's how I keep a bunch of things in check.